Arbitrage. Today we're going to talk about Amazon returns. Basically, we're going to go over what to do with your returns and potentially how to get your money back. So I have basically a bunch of boxes here for my returns. I think it would be a good idea to do like an unboxing of the returns because that way you can see what I'm actually getting back, and we can go over these things one by one to figure out maybe why it was returned, what to do with it, how to maybe get my money back from Amazon, get reimbursed. So let's start with the first one here. And speaking of boxes, I think it's always a good idea that if you have the space to save these boxes, because you never know when you're going to need them. So the first thing that's in here is this little receipt from Amazon. If you plan on trying to get your money back from Amazon, you need this because they need this code. They need this barcode here. So don't lose this, okay? Keep it with your item, which is right here. In fact, if you want to, I would tape it to the item or put it inside the box so you don't lose it until you figure out what you want to do with it. The first item I have here is one of those ONN or ON cassette recorders. These were on clearance at Walmart for like $5 or so, and I was selling them for like, I think they were like 25 or 30 bucks or something like that. So the first thing you want to do is you want to open this up and make sure that the thing that's supposed to be in here is actually in here, okay? So it looks like it's been unwrapped or whatever, but it's in here. It looks like it was used a little bit. All the parts are here. The little microphone and the charger and the directions and everything is in here. So all the parts are here. What you want to do is, make sure that the thing that's supposed to be in here, like I said, is actually in here. If it's not, if something else is in here, then you take a photo of your receipt, you take a photo of the box and the item. Let's say this was in here. So you take a photo of this stuff together and you call Amazon and you tell them the situation. This is one of the more easier things that I've had to do with Amazon. I've had a very easy time with them regarding getting reimbursed. I have had items where I opened the box and something completely different was in here, and I talked to the person on the phone. They were super helpful. They give me like an email to send them the photo of the receipt, the photo of the box and the item and everything, and they'll be like, okay, yep, you are eligible for reimbursement and we'll reimburse you. And that's it. And it goes right back into your account. Same thing if the item were damaged or even missing. So, make sure all this stuff is in here. I don't feel like this is something I would send back to Amazon right now, but if it was, I would just put it off to the side and send it back when I do my next shipment. Sometimes part of the reason Amazon sends things back to you is because they've decided somehow that it's not eligible for resale. I don't know what their criteria is, because I've gotten things back that look exactly the same as when I sent them and they look still brand new. So I'll just turn around and I send it right back. So, which is totally fine. As long as it is in brand new condition, it's not going to be a problem. Next, and I have no idea. I'm going to take my own advice and put this receipt inside the box so I don't lose it, because that tells them the item, like the exact item, so they need that so they can reimburse you. So this is Minecraft, those metal figures, nano metal figures, right here. These were one of those items that was full price at Target for like 20 bucks, and they were going for over 30, I think almost 40 on Amazon. So I was making like an easy $5 on these. This one looks totally fine. They don't, on this receipt, they do not tell you why it was returned. You have to do that through your, oh no, it says right here, it says vendor return defective. Okay, so it says defective. I don't know what could possibly be defective about this. All the pieces are here. It's closed. There's nothing wrong with it. So this is one of those items that I might just send right back. I might just send this right back to Amazon. I'm gonna keep the receipt with it, but ultimately there's nothing wrong with this. So I'll probably send that back. Next. On your Amazon account, you want to make sure that I don't know what this is. You want to make sure that in your returns you have it set to have your items automatically sent back to you, so that way you don't have to do it manually for every single item that gets returned. In the very beginning, I used to have my items disposed of, and I realized that I want to see why my stuff is being returned. And once I did that, it was much better because I was getting my reimbursements, I was sending stuff back, and it was getting sold. So make sure you get your stuff sent back to you. They don't charge too much, and you might end up getting your money back, so you definitely want to do that. Amazon will, this is something for me, so I'm going to put that off to the side. I can show you what it is. It's just a Funko. I bought myself a Funko. It looked like an Amazon return box. Bing! Got myself a Boba Fett Funko. No room on that shelf, but we'll find room for it, don't you worry. So make sure you get your returns sent back to you, like I said, because sometimes Amazon will automatically reimburse you for stuff, but most of the time they don't. So you want to chase them down for that reimbursement. These are some earphones. I don't even see the receipt in here. So you gotta look for that receipt because there it is. It was underneath one of those flaps. So you want to make sure that you have that receipt. So this says it was defective. These are some wireless earbuds. So like I said, I want to check it out. You know what else people do is they'll buy the item, they'll switch it out with the one that they broke, and they'll send it back to you. Not cool, people. Not cool. This honestly looks like it hasn't even been taken out of here. These are totally clean. There's nothing here that would tell me that this was ever used by anyone. I might, because it does say defective, I might try to turn them on and see. Now technically I should not send this back to Amazon because it has been opened and allegedly has been tested. Like I said, it says defective. People can pick whatever they want. When they send an item back to Amazon, they're given a list of options as to why they're sending this item back, and they can pick whatever they want, you know. So they think that because if they say it's defective, that they'll get their money, it'll get them their money back, and pretty much it doesn't matter what you select, Amazon will give you your money back. So I'm not going to send this back to Amazon, even though it still looks like it's brand new, just because there is the potential possibility that someone did put this in their ear, even though it doesn't have that ear grease on it. But I'm going to test them probably, and maybe I'll just sell them on eBay because they're nice. And they look like they're in good shape still. Like I said, they still look brand new. So sometimes I can't tell if this box is a return box or if it's something for me that I ordered. Let's see. If it's something I ordered, I'll show it to you. Oh, okay. So this is from Amazon. Yep, definitely a return. And let me tell you something about this. So this is on your, add this to your list of what not to sell on Amazon. Do not buy something like this from Amazon. You hear that? I don't know what that's about. I'm going to open it and check, but this is a Paladone product. Do not send Paladone products to Amazon. Amazon will tell you that you are approved to sell Paladone on Amazon, and guess what? You are instantly going to get slammed with an IP complaint. Instantly. And this was from last year. This thing was listed on Amazon like a year ago, and I'm just getting it back now. It sounds completely broken. This doesn't open. And I don't know what that is in there. But this thing doesn't open, so I don't know what that is in there. But add Paladone to your list of things that you do not want to sell on Amazon, because they will screw you. And how I got screwed was, I did take the IP complaint seriously. Well, let me go back. They actually sent me a letter or an email or message through Amazon saying, you know, oh, you're not allowed to sell that, you know, do whatever within 48 hours. And I actually contacted the company because I did want to sell their products because they were getting good money on Amazon. And I was shot down, which is fine. But I did go back, and what I did was I just cut the price on my stuff, and I sold it all real quick. And the mistake that, and even though I was out of products, I had none left, I forgot to delete the listing. So even though I had none left, the listing wasn't active, the listing was still visible to the Paladone company, I guess. And I had 3 products, and they slammed me with 3 IP complaints and would not remove them. And that's life. You just got to deal with it. They won't remove it. They won't answer your calls. They won't do anything. So don't sell Paladone on Amazon. What's next? This is nice. So this should have been in a box, and they send it in an envelope. So they clearly do not hold themselves to the same standards that they hold us for shipping items to Amazon. So look how smashed up this is. The corners all, I mean, it's just smashed completely. So this is one of those items that I'm going to try to get reimbursed for. I'm going to try to get reimbursed for that. But, you know, I mean, how can they do that? It's not cool at all, you know. So we'll add this to my reimbursement pile. Christmas time, what is it? It's another one of these. So these kind of had a little bit of a high return rate for some reason. I don't really know why. There's also a book in here. Yeah, see. This is a cover for a cell phone, and it probably didn't fit. They probably bought the wrong one or whatever, so that's not a big deal. And this receipt does have all 3 items listed on it, but it just has one classification. It says damaged. So I mean, obviously the book is not damaged, so I don't know what they're talking about. But in regards to this book, I mean, this book says, let me get this out of your face. So my tag on the book says very good condition, and this actually looks like it is very good condition to me. It has like a sticker on it from like the bookstore, which I should have taken off. Maybe I couldn't get it off without ruining the cover. But I don't know what their criteria is for sending books back, because it's obviously these books aren't new. They're all listed as used. So I don't know why the book would come back to me instead of just being relisted. But it's something that I could just send back to Amazon. Let's see what else we've got here. I want to flash my address to you. So, look at this. So, So this is how I get stuff back. And this is a perfect example of something that I'll get reimbursed for sure, because it's just destroyed. I mean, I don't even know why. You know why it happened? Because I guarantee that they shipped it to the buyer in an envelope and it got smashed and the buyer sent it back, and now they send it back to me because they're the ones who packed it like crap. So this is something I'll definitely get reimbursed for. I'm going to hang on to it, put it in my reimbursement pile. But like I said, that's Amazon for you. You know, they have their own standards for you, but they don't follow them themselves. So what are you going to do? This is a set of, these are like sound amplifiers, hearing enhancers, it says here. And it probably says defective on here. It says damaged. Of course it's damaged. It's opened. So I'm probably going to get reimbursed. I'm probably going to do a reimbursement for this. I'll keep this little receipt with it. I'll keep a pile of reimbursements, and I'll do them all at once. I'll send them all at once to Amazon. So here's a perfect example. Look at there's a couple things in here. I don't know what it is, but they're boxes. Whatever's in here, okay? They're boxes of something, and they ship it in a bag. Well, first of all, these are something I bought for myself. So these are for me. But still, I mean, look how Amazon ships something to me in a bag like this with all the boxes in here individually. I mean, these boxes seem like they're okay, but still, you know, how are you going to ship this to me like this? You know? They should be embarrassed. Let's see, what else? So I think I already know what this is, but here we go again with another bag. And this should definitely not be in a bag. Yep. So it's the Hulk. And I got these at Ross for like... I got these at Ross for... I'm trying to remember. I want to say they were like... They were cheap. They were like less than 10 bucks, I think. Maybe they were 10. But what does the receipt say? So, I mean, look at how they ship it. And now it's all damaged. Look at this here. This whole thing is all smashed in, okay? And the bottom is smashed. The top is torn and smashed. I mean, who would buy this now, you know?
Stand still so Hulk can smash! Puny man!
So, you know, again, here's another thing that I'm going to save this and get reimbursed for it because they shipped it like crap. Here's something else. Look at this. Hear that? Okay, so first of all, that is smashed and should never be shipped in a bag. Yeah, damaged. No kidding. You damaged it. So again, I guarantee you that they shipped this to the buyer the exact way they just shipped it back to me in a bag, and now it's all smashed up. So probably the same with this. This is a kid's book. Oh yeah, and I actually remember I put these in the plastic, so I don't know what they're talking about. It's like a kid's book, but it's like the soft pages, and it's not damaged. It's still in the same plastic that I shipped it to them in. So I might send this back. It's I might send this back to Amazon, but I'm gonna get reimbursed for this. So, and like I said, you know, it's pretty easy to get reimbursed by Amazon for stuff like this. They're super nice when I call over there, and they just give me the information to send them the photos and everything, and I get it back. This just came today, and look how I got it. This is how I got it. Open. I'm surprised it's still in here. And look, another thing in a bag that should be in a box. And of course, it's smashed. All smashed on the bottom. I mean, I don't know what's going on over there at Amazon right now, but I bet you, yeah, of course. The receipt's not even in here either, because this thing was open. So I'm gonna keep it in this bag because I'm gonna send them a photo of how I received it, and hopefully we can get away without that receipt. I've never really called them without one, but again, it's all smashed. Should never be shipped in a bag like this. It's ridiculous. It just makes me mad because shipping stuff to my customers like that is why my stuff is getting returned, because you shipped it like garbage, and then it gets sent back to you saying it was damaged, then you send it back to me saying it was damaged when it was damaged because you shipped it like crap. Anyway, that's all I have. Those are all my returns, which is actually not that bad. This has been like a good few months of returns that I've been holding on to and putting to the side. So, and even I didn't know what was in there until I opened them. So, you know, the biggest thing, like I said, is make sure you get your returns sent back to you. Inspect them. Make sure the item that's supposed to be in there is actually in there. And if you get items back like that that are smashed, you take your photos of the receipt, take the photo of the item, and make sure you have those ready on your computer. Call Amazon, and they'll tell you where to send those photos. And the guy, he'll review them right there while you're on the phone with them. And he'll say, okay, yep, you know, you're eligible for reimbursement. And I don't know how long it takes. It takes a little while, and it goes back into your account. And that's it. And you get reimbursed. So, and, you know, if it's something like this, if you've been reimbursed, you can save it for your garage sale. You can sell it on eBay as long as you are honest and say that it's smashed, the box is smashed up, but the item's okay or whatever. Or give it away to somebody. Give it to one of your relatives or your kids or your relatives' kids or whoever. So that's all I have for today. Like I said, you know, remember to like and subscribe and set up for notifications because I have a lot more videos coming up. And pretty soon we're going to be going out shopping too. So I know we're all looking forward to that. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.